Welcome to Elaine Clark VO Real Talking Tips, where it's all about communication. I'm the author of There's Money Where Your Mouth Is, a complete insider's guide to earning income and building a career in voiceovers, and voiceovers for podcasting, how to develop a career and make a profit. I'm also the creator of 2 Elaine Clark apps, Activate Your Voice, 5-minute exercises to strengthen your speaking voice, and Adding Melody to Your Voice, speech improvement instruction and workout. This is the 4th of 52 micro communication lessons. So subscribe and tune in each week to Real Talking Tips for a new communication lesson. Let's start now with episode 4. The voice articulation. Elaine Clark here with Real Talking Tips, episode 4. In episodes 2 and 3, we worked on the voice and making our resonators buzz and breathing from the bottom of our feet up so we can sustain a sound and strengthen our speech. Now it's time to improve our articulation. Many of us are lateral speakers and don't always open our mouth as much as we should when we speak. As a result, a lot of sounds are dropped or can't be formed. Some of this is due to regionalisms and dialects. A lot more of it is due to lazy talking. Articulation takes a lot more effort because the tongue has to move to the top and bottom back in front of the mouth. Without realizing it, we're used to visually reading lips to fill in the blanks of what we didn't actually hear. If we think of our speech like a rubber band, we need to stretch it and snap it into position. The articulators, our T, G, K, P, B, D consonants, act like our drum section, setting the tempo and pitch of our speaking tune. For example, listen to this drum beat. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, da-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, ga-ga-ga-ga-ga. If you voice the T and B, then you hear the upward sound of the T and the downward musical pitch of the letter B. Ta-ta-ta, ba-ba-ba, ta-ta-ta, ba-ba-ba. When practicing speech exercises, it's okay to go past the goal and over-articulate. Then, when it's time to have a normal conversation, the sounds are there and you no longer have to think about clarity. Crisp lips, save slips, right? Let's explore this real talking tip. The third section of the Activate Your Voice app that builds on the resonators and strengthen exercises is articulation. This time we're going to crisply say each of the articulators 13 times in a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 pattern before getting a quick, deep breath from the bottom of our feet up and progressing to the next articulator. So here we go with a T or ta. Ta-ta-ta, 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 ta. G, ga. Ga-ga-ga, 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 ga. K, ka. Ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka. P, pa. Pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa. B, ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. D, da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Here's something you can practice. If you have trouble tapping your articulators, or you have a tendency to leave off sounds at the end of a word, then you may want to practice this articulation exercise either by yourself, through this episode, or in the Activate Your Voice app. It's in the 3rd section there. And remember to increase the volume as you say each of the articulators. In the next episode, we'll work on enunciation. Thanks for joining me on the Real Talking Tips podcast. To find out more, check out my books and apps and visit my website, ElaineClarkVO.com. Let's stay in touch. Become part of the Real Talking Tips community. Hit the subscribe button and use hashtag #RealTalkingTips, hashtag ElaineClarkVO. You can also follow me on Twitter at ElaineClarkVO, Instagram ElaineClark.VO, and Facebook Elaine Clark Apps and Books. And don't forget to practice. It's all about communication.